Okay, for lesson 2, we are going to do a quick. For lesson 2, we are going to be learning how to do place value in model form. But first, we're going to start by doing a review of what standard word and expanded form is. So I would begin by doing an example on the board and asking the students about the place value. 1,257. What place value is the 1 in?
Thousands.
Good. What place value is the 2 in?
Hundreds.
Good. What place value is the 5 in?
Tens.
Tens. Good. And what place value is
Ones.
the 7? Ones. Good. You know the ones. Okay. Now let's see if we can remember the forms. Let's see. So, same number. What form is this written in?
Standard.
Standard form. Good job. Now, if I was to write it in words, 1,257, like this, written in words, what form would it be in?
Starmans.
Word form.
Word
form.
form.
Word form. Good job. When it's written in words, it is word form. Good. And last one. Let's see. We have 1,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 7. What form is this written in? When we expand the word, or expand the number, what form is it written in? Expanded.
Expanded.
Expanded
The
form.
video can't hear
Good
you.
job. Yes, it can. It's fine. Okay, so now we're going to be doing model form. I'm going to demonstrate by showing a number. When we do model form, this is how we're going to draw our hundreds. We are going to draw them by drawing a square. This is going to represent hundreds. Okay?
Hundreds.
These lines are going to represent tens. And these tens, good. And these dots are going to represent ones. So, let's see what number we have written. How many hundreds do we have?
1.
1, good. How many tens do
2.
we have? 2, good job. How many
4.
ones? 4, good job. We have 124 modeled for us. Let's see if we can
I'm
do
gonna
this
stop the
working
video.
backwards. No, we're fine. Come on.
I feel more of this.
It's okay.
You just hold it.
Yes, you're gonna be fine. Shh. Hold on.
Hang
Let's
on.
let's do one more. Okay.
Okay.
Let's work backwards. So let's do the number 321. So let's draw this. How many hundreds do we need?
3.
3. So we're going to draw 3 hundreds. So 3 squares. 1, 2, 3 squares. How many tens?
2.
2. So we're going to draw 2 tens. 1, 2. How many ones do we need?
1.
1. So we're going to draw 1 dot. Okay. Anna Grace, can you come to the board and do the number 124?
Here you go. Here is the thing.
Here. 124. So how many hundreds do you have?
1.
1. So you do 1 square. 100 block. 1 square. Good. How many tens do we have?
2.
2. So we're going to do 2 tens. Straight up and down line.
2.
2 tens. Yep. 1, 2. Good job. How many ones do we have?
4.
4. So we do 4 dots. Little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 124 modeled. That was great. Let's do another number. See if you can do it. Let's see.
No.
One more number.
Okay.
314. How many hundreds?
It looks like it's snowing on
It's okay. How many hundreds?
3.
3. So you draw 300 blocks. 3 squares. 1.
You're kidding me.
1, 2 squares and a 3. Make sure they're squares next time. How many 10s?
1.
1. So do 1 10. 1 straight up and down line.
Like that?
Good job. How many 1s?
4.
4. So 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. You did awesome.
Now stop the video.
Out here. We're almost done. Back up. We're almost done. Good job. So now what we would do, I would let all the students come up and try one, and then we would move on to worksheets. And for the 2 worksheets I have, I would just call out numbers, and this would be just a quick review because they really caught on to models really fast once they got the difference between hundreds, tens, and ones, how we were drawing. So on this, I would call these numbers out and ask them how many 10s and how many 1s are in each number. So we're going to start on this one. The number 22. How many 10s are there?
10.
How many 10s?
2.
2. 2 10s. How many 1s are there?
2.
2. Good. And then we would finish this worksheet by doing this. I would do each example on the board and have them raise their hand, and we would practice that. And they really caught on fast to this, so it really didn't take any time to do that. And then I have a place value chart, which I passed out to them as another worksheet. We're almost done. As another worksheet, and this has hundreds, tens, and ones on it. And I would call out a number, and they would write it in the columns. So 147, and I would give them a few seconds. I tell them you have 30 seconds to do this, and they would hurry, and they would write the number 147 in these columns, and I would demonstrate on the board. I would have these boxes on the board, and then I would write that we had 100s, 4 10s, and 7 1s. And I did this with 5 different numbers. And then we just did a quick review again about the forms. I put the chart on the board, and we said written form, expanded form, standard form, model form, and did a number like that again. And then they were assigned homework because they had a test on it the next day to study, and that was the end of my lesson.
Stop it.